Hi, you're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media and our YouTube channel. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio. That young man over there is...
Rick Levy in San Diego.
I thought you were Stephen Lang. Aren't you Ant-Man? Isn't that what you're wearing tonight?
This is actually a Star-Lord.
Guardians.
Yeah.
See, it's almost the same guy. It's interchangeable. They're wearing the same helmets. We get to watch Wonder Woman tomorrow, I think. Rick, we have something very, very unusual for us to taste. I say it's unusual because it's not often that we get to taste a Joven tequila. And we really got something special from Glass Bottom Distributors in Southern California. We got a very much sought after bottle. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting's not the greatest, but this has some beautiful gold etching on it. I don't know if you can even see it. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And the name of the tequila is Don Alberto. It's an award winner, isn't it, Rick? Didn't it win like this year or something at the San Francisco World Spirits?
I'm not sure. I don't recall coming across that.
Well, I'm wrong. I thought it was an award winner. Maybe not, but let's just get into the particulars here.
So this comes to us from NOM 1477, Tequila Puerto de Hera,
which is it's the same one, isn't it? The same one that brings us this one?
Yes, that's the same one that brought us Cosa Salvaje. So 1477. That is Leticia Hermosillo Revelero and
Hidalgo? Is that his name?
Hildardo.
Oh, okay.
Hildardo Partida Melendez.
Okay.
And I believe...
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah, pardon my pronunciation. I am a gringo here. And I believe Don Alberto is named for one of the engineers at the distillery, Don Alberto Hermosillo.
Okay. Does it give us? I know that there's a signature on this label. It's a beautiful label. All right, and it's very very kind of rustic and there's a signature. Matter of fact, mine's numbered. My bottle, I think, is number 79 of 312.
Yeah, I have 100 of 312.
Oh, okay. So my bottle is much newer than yours. So does it tell us who the Maestro Tequilero is?
Well, my hunch is that it's Alberto Hermosillo Partida.
Okay,
Alberto Partida Hermosillo.
I will go with that, and I will tell you why later on as we go through this. What makes this a Joven?
It is a blend. It's going to be a blend of Blanco and something else. I believe it's Extra Añejo. Right.
And it's and that technically makes it a Joven. It's really unusual to have a Joven tequila. Probably the most popular one that everybody knows about right now is Casa Dragones, if you can even call that a Joven. But anyway.
And you held up Cosa Salvaje
yes.
earlier, which comes from the same distillery. And we were noticing notes in that last year when we reviewed it that, we were curious about. And after our review, we actually heard from the brand owner saying that they did blend a little bit of XA, a little bit of Cristalino XA in there.
Yeah.
And so that would explain the unexpected sweetness we were getting in some of the notes on that.
Yeah, it was so unexpected that for me it was an acquired taste. Because the only one that they sent to us was considered a plata. So there was no indication that they
That's
had
right.
ended it or that they stripped it and try to make it a cristalino. You know, maybe what it really needed was another name. Probably
Yeah.
a.
We didn't really understand what was going on with that one because of how it was presented to us.
Exactly, it was really weird.
So that's why it's nice that this is presented as a Joven, and it is it was a really elegant presentation as well. Now we did have a little bit of trouble with the stoppers, as you can see on Mike's bottle. He has some of the wax seal still on there, so the bottles do come sealed in wax, which is a very nice touch. However, after you pull off the wax, there's no topper on the stopper. So you got to go in with a, that's right.
Ladies and
gentlemen, there with your rabbit and pull it out.
You go in there with your corkscrew. I'm going to tell you right now, I hit the ceiling. All right? I hit the ceiling because Rick, you and I have had several mezcals, for instance, that are bottled in this and then dipped in wax. But this cork is like right here. So you strip the wax off, right?
Yeah.
And easily pull the cork out with your hand.
The cork was sunk flush into the bottle.
It's flush into the bottle, and it was so scary. I thought that, it's a real cork, so it could have easily crumbled and fallen into my tequila. Now, if I wanted my tequila to be sealed in wax and then use a corkscrew like wine, I would have bought a wine bottle. All right.
Yeah.
So
without a replaceable stopper, are we expected to drink the whole bottle in one sitting? I'm sure the brand owners would encourage you to go through as much of this as you possibly can. But
yeah. Well, I got news for you. I bet it's not cheap. I don't know what the price point is. We'll discuss that a little bit later, but. Be aware, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to need one of these. All right, one of these handy. Otherwise, you are going to get pissed off to no end.
Now, a trick that I do, because we deal with a lot of hand blown bottles, which are really beautiful, and but sometimes we have corking issues.
Yes.
And so what I've developed the habit of is on all of my fallen soldiers, I keep the stoppers. And then if I have a corking issue, I just, go through the box and I find a replacement stopper. That's what I've done here.
Yeah, and easily a lot of folks do that. That's cool. My only suggestion is I love the dipping in the wax and all that, but if you're going to do that, don't push it flush in, please.
Give us something to tug on.
Por favor, no lo hagas again, okay? Anyway, all right. So I'm going to use one of our latest experimental glasses to pour some of this into it, and I don't know
what the trusty. I'm going with the trusty Glencairn tonight.
Okay, all right. Now, see, to be honest, I did not use any. I did not even have these experimental glasses when I received my samples of Don Alberto. Not beautiful legs and tears. I mean, it's got a pretty color too, Rick. It's not,
yeah.
It's got a pale tinge to it. It reminds me
just a slight tinge of gold in there.
Yeah. Ooh, nice pearls. Really pretty. Oh, wow. I get a citrus bomb all of a sudden.
Yeah. Some nice
it's a really unusual nose. But it's very inviting, and it's right on the top. You don't have to go digging for it.
It is. You have a lot of the agave notes that you would get from a Blanco. But then you have, just a hint of that extra sweet layer that you might get from an XA.
Well, I'm getting more. would you call this a baked agave or would you call this a green agave? Because it's kind of mixed with the citrus. And it's kind of like a lime citrus to me.
Yeah. You know, it's hard to tell with the XA in there because those warmer barrel notes can throw you off and, you know, make you think that maybe you're smelling baked agave when it might be something, you know, that is in actuality a bit more green. I'm having trouble telling the difference. I am getting a Lowlands profile in here off of the agave. And of course, this comes from El Arenal, which is...
a whole different profile.
Yeah, it's you know, as you go northwest out of Guadalajara on the old road through the Tequila Valley, you would come through El Arenal just as you come out of the Guadalajara metropolitan area before you get to Amatitan and then Tequila.
I like it though, Rick. It's really a different nose. It really is a different nose. You know, like again, it's a rarity that we get that anybody's making a Joven tequila, and it's even more rare if they make it right.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting that this is a staple, presumably a staple of the line. Like Casanoble has done a Joven, but it was like a special issue.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't even get it anymore. Obviously, not. You know, it's not anywhere commercial anymore, like like it is now. you have one.
I got a bottle of it.
You dog. I love this nose. I love it. It's really very inviting. I'm gonna go in for it.
It is. That's.
Wow, that's good.
That's really enjoyable. Ooh, I'm getting a pepper bloom from the back of the palate.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I did, but it started right at the beginning. It wasn't a little sweetness, and it's followed right by the pepper, right almost immediately.
Yeah, it's like on the initial entry, you get a little bit of butterscotch along with the the agave and citrus kind of stuff mixed in, and then just the the pepper washes over. That's nice. Yeah,
wow, this is beautiful. Now,
the XA isn't, there is sweetness in there, but
yes.
it's not overpowering the profile.
It's not as overpowering as it was with Cosa Salvaje. I think that's what happened with you and me, is the sweetness just overpowered the platinum, the plata. You know, here we really I can get the agave notes are full on rich. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, this is really a balanced Joven. I'm impressed. I'm impressed as hell.
Do you know what their price point is on this?
I have no idea. I need to get in touch with Glass Bottom Distributors out of out of the city of Industry, or Pico Rivera, I think. They're in Southern California, so I don't know. I think they just received these, and they probably aren't even available in all your major places. But if I'm not mistaken, this is an award winner, I believe, this year. I want to say at San Francisco World Spirits Competition. I may be wrong about that, but I don't know about you, but I want to nominate this one for Brand of Promise right away in the Joven category. And the packaging is really beautiful. I like this a lot.
Except for that cork.
You know what? I can forgive you the cork, if your juice is good, okay?
Yeah. And, the packaging is really nice. I do love the artwork that they have on the bottle, and, the very,
Look, the cork had the seal on it, too. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm probably holding it upside down. But see that? And I got to be honest with you, the seal itself, the part of the wax didn't stay on, so it was crumbling and falling apart, and I'm not sure why. I'm glad I held on to that. But
you have red wax. I didn't have red wax on my bottles, and they seemed, the wax seals seemed perfectly intact on mine.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was just trying to fight with the wax and then destroying it. Actually, you know what? This one had blue wax on it. See that?
Yeah.
And the other bottle had a red one, and that's what. There's another one, folks. There's another one coming. But I think this is beautiful notes on this. Really well balanced. I think they did a great job with getting the XA and not losing the agave notes. That pepper bloom on the inside is awesome. I love this. And you know what? I'm going to venture to say that it's not the same hand of the maker. I think you're right. I think this is being handled by Don Alberto, and Cosa Salvaje is handled by somebody else. Even though it's from the same distillery, and that's okay. That's all right. Yeah. But it's not the same hand of the maker that we're tasting.
Yeah, I don't think you can compare this and Cosa Salvaje.
No. Oh.
Now,
wow, this is really excellent.
For the folks out there, another brand you might have seen is Cava de Oro. That's the main brand that comes out of 1477, Puerto de Hierro. You know, they actually sent us bottles, but they sent them all to my house. So we won't get to review them until November. And then at that point, that'll probably have to be for the 2018 Brands of Promise.
Yeah, we have off for the Brands of Promise this year, and we have so many tequilas, ladies and gentlemen. We have to have a cutoff. But yeah, you and I are set to do a few tastings when we get to California during our Wild Wild West tour, and there's a couple of Scorpion mezcals you haven't had that I have. So we're working and filming for 28. So it doesn't stop here at Tequila Aficionado, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. But congratulations to Don Alberto. This is a wonderful Joven, very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Brand of Promise nominee in their packaging and also in the juice in the Joven category. This is really splendid. We'll find out what a price point is. Hopefully, we'll be able to put it on the either on the website or sooner. But look for it. That's our take on Don Alberto. Stay with us. This is the Joven. Stay with us because we're gonna be back with the XA from Don Alberto. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio.
Rick Levy in San Diego.
And like we like to say here, don't forget to sign up down below. Okay, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe. All right, press the red button. You'll be happy forever. And as we like to say here, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.